Now we will begin a new product. Here you can see this, guys. This is our today's main machine.
Yes,
main product. Our contact machine.
Yes, and before introducing these machines, let me press our videos to all use at first.
Yes, let's see what it works.
Yes.
How it works. Yeah, this is our contact machine and the video of it. If you want to know more details, you can contact with us directly or carefully listen our following introductions.
Yes. Okay, now let me introduce this machine for use. Okay, and as you can see, this machine is color black, right? And we also express the different colors. For example, the color grays, color blues, and color greens. And any colors you want, you just need to tell us and send us your preferred under colors numbers. We can make it for you, and our customized colors about you just need to 12 pieces.
Yes, and where can I customize the logo?
You can put your logo in these areas and these areas. Okay, actually you can put your logos on anywhere you want.
Yes.
Yes, you just need to tell us where you want to put. Yes, and you can see here this is the operation areas. Now let me introduce what's their buttons. Functions, and you can see here this is the start buttons. That means when you put these buttons, the machine will start to working, right?
Yes.
And this is the small button is the menu buttons. That means when you press and hold, the paper will output automatically. And when you release the paper, the machine will cut the paper.
Controlled by ourselves.
Yes, because sometimes our customer may very convenient with what's the paper length they want.
Yeah.
Yes, they can use these menu buttons. And those 10 buttons means the different paper length, 15 to 105 centimeters. And our laser machine can output the paper from 15 to 210 centimeters.
I see here just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 options.
10 options, right?
If
yes.
The length I need don't in these options, how can I do it?
Yes, this is a good question. You can see here those layout to the press and the minor buttons. That means the press means when you put these ones, it will add 1 centimeters. For example, if you want to 70 centimeters, you just need to press button 2 times and press the 15th. Then the 70 centimeter paper will output. I will show you how to operate later. Okay. And those 2 buttons, this is the set. But hey, Wendy, do you know what this set means? Set button means?
I think we want to send some orders to our machine.
Yes, these buttons have 2 functions. The first one is our programming models.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to press these buttons. The other function is the machine background.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I will show you how to operate this later.
Okay.
Yes, and the next one is the auto button, right? Yes, this is easy to understand, right?
Yes, automatically output.
Yes, correct. And then the next button is 2 times. That means 2 times, do you know?
Same function to our add.
The minor and the
yes, to control the length you want.
Yes, correct. For example, if you want to 30 centimeters, you just need to put 2 times and press the 15. Then the 30 centimeter paper will output.
Yes.
Yes, correct. And those 2 white buttons, plus and minus. We need to know which those 2 buttons means.
I see on the screen there just have another one don't introduce. It's the temperature.
Yes, correct.
So I think this is to adjust the temperature.
Yes, and because our laser machine have heating models, and when you use these machines on the winter, you may need a little bit higher temperature.
Yes.
Yes, you can adjust this to 4. Yes, we have 5 different options for the temperatures. Usually, we set the temperature to 3 on the summer and set the 4 on the winter. Yes, and now move your attention to this part. This is the water tank, and this water tank can load 76 ounce waters. What's
the water inside? Is it special?
No, it's just the pure water. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, pure water. And one tank of water can use about 18,000 meter tape.
Yeah, so if you don't usually use this machine, maybe can use 1 week.
Yes, and it can use about 25 rolls tape.
Yeah.
Yes, and this part the next part is our
Brush.
yes, brush.
Yes,
Okay.
when you take out this, you need to pay attention to this part.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the water tank. Okay, and
Yeah.
this is a brush. And our this brush is imported from the United States. So the quality is very nice.
Yes, and can brush our taps very smooth and
Yes, correct.
Right.
And before use these machines, you need to put the whole brush into the waters for about 1 to 2 minutes to make sure the brush is wet enough. Yes, this is very important. Okay.
this is can affect the tap's function when you use it.
Yes, correct. Because sometimes our customer may have questions the tape is not wet enough.
Yeah.
That is because they when they was time to use this machine, they haven't put the brush into the waters,
Yes.
and they haven't made the brush wet enough. Yes, and if you have meets the same questions, you can take this off and put the brush into the waters for about 1 minute to make sure the brush is wet enough.
Yes. This is like a prepare work.
Yes, correct. And you can see here there's a water level adjusters, and usually we suggest to make this at the highest levels. It can make sure the tip is wet enough.
Yeah.
Okay. And we also have put aeronautic labels on the machine here. You can see it will show how to adjust this. Okay.
Actually, each of our machine have some sweetie
Nautic
design.
label. Yes. And now let's move out into the machine's internal designs. Okay. We can see there are 2 metal plates. Maybe did you know what those 2 metal plates function?
I see. Just now I see it's to fix the taps. When this machine works, the tap can't go through everywhere.
Yes, correct. And our this machine can support the tip life is from 4 centimeters to 8 centimeters. And some customer may need they may use the tip is 5 centimeters, but other customer use the 7 centimeters. And you can adjust. As you can see, there are some holes on the machine. You can put the metal plates to fit the different paper wipe you used. Okay.
I see there have many holes. So how many wipes we can simply use?
Our this machine can use for 4 centimeters to 8 centimeters for the paper wipe.
Yeah, normally this is enough for our packaging use.
Yes, correct. Now go through this spot here, and this metal plate function is make sure the tape will not easy to cause stuck. Yes, and before you use the tape, need to cut it and fix the cover.
Now it's ready.
Yes, and our this machine have a very advanced design so that you can see we have a magnet here, and when you open the covers, the power will cut off automatically. As you can see this screen now, the power is off now. Yes, and when you open.
Yeah, so it's very safe during use if we want to check some problem.
Yes, correct. Because sometimes when the machine will get stuck and the worker will forget to turn on the power and will open the cover to clean the papers, and you, sometimes will cause the damage.
Yes, maybe the tap has stick and can't output.
Yes, correct. Okay, now
Okay, now let's see how to operate this and how to use it during work.
yes, and before operating these machines, allow me to introduce our tape first. And we have discussed the different thickness of the paper tape. You can see this is the color brown, and this is the color white.
And this one also is brown.
Yes,
But for these 3 rows, I see they are different.
yes, this is the non-reinforced tape, and this is the reinforced, right? We need to know what's the difference.
For first side, I see this is more thicker.
Yes, more thicker.
Stronger.
Yes, and as you can see, they have fiberglass between here. You can see this will be more stronger and not easy to peel off.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can see inside here have the fiberglass.
Yes.
Here. And really not easy to tear.
Yes, but the price is also more expensive.
Yeah. If your goods is very heavy, maybe choose this one is better.
Yes, and we also have supplies other thickness. For example, like the 80 grams, the 90 grams, or 100 grams. We have supplied different thickness for the choice. You just need to confirm to us which materials or which thickness you want. Okay, now let me show you how to operate these machines. as mentioned before, this machine have 3 different models. The first model is the main models. As you can see, this is the main models. And just need to add a release.
Because this machine also our technicians test machine, so some parts may be different from our product.
Yes, we use a heavy electric magnet, so the sound may be a little bit louder.
Yes.
This is just our testing machine, so it's okay. Our final products, the sound will lower.
Yeah.
Okay, and the second model is our second model is the single models. Yes, what is mean single model is that if you want to 15, for example 15, the machine will output the 15 and you take it off. And if you want to another 15, you need to practice with again. Yes. And the other model is the auto models. If you want to check the auto models, you need to press this, yes, and it will show autos and press 15. When you take away tip the another 15 tip, then the output automatically. And when you want to control the auto model, you don't need to press this button again, and it will disappears on the screens. And we can show the auto models. And our machine have another auto model is we call the programming models.
Yes.
Yes.
We can set it before using.
Yes, because sometimes we may need different dance in one time. For example, you need 3 different times, 3 different paper dance in one time. Okay. For example, let me show you how to. The first is press the chat buttons and select the tip length you want. For example, 15, 45, and 75. Then put the end button and page again. First is the 15 centimeter. The second is the 45 centimeters, and the third is the 75 centimeters. And you can see here there's a repeat on these buttons. That means if you want to those 3 tip lengths, you just need to press buttons again. Okay. Let me show you. 15 centimeters, 45 centimeters, and 75 centimeters. And our machine can set 6 different tip lengths in one time.
Yes, so it can match your needs if you need package many size of products in one time.
Yes, correct. And some customers may ask if they want to set the different tip lengths of the programming models. How can I set? Okay, now let me show. If for example, you want to the 18 centimeter, you don't need to
use this function. Normally for this machine, it's very popular for nearly all industrial, like some clothes store. It's very suitable for package the cartons.
Cartons, yes. Right.
Yes, just you use the cartons, you can use this machine. Yeah, it doesn't have some suitable industrial.
Yes.
All is okay.
And this machine is very easy to operate.
Yes.
And we also will send you operations videos, the menus, and we also will send you maintenance instructions for you.
Yes.
Yes, and if you have interest in our listening machines and also want to know more details about these machines, you can contact our sales teams and we are here for you in 24 hours.
Yes, and also one we haven't said, the customize not only for machine, also for the tab.
Yes, correct. And
yes.
We can put your logos on the tab in 1 color or 2 colors.
Yes, it can whole row printed.
Yes.